We're going to go to our A's and F's, and Nina, we'll begin with your F.
Over the past decade, the cancer rate for women under 50, that rate was 51% higher than men. Now it's 80% higher than the cancer rate for men. Breast cancer claims 32% of the new cancer cases for women in the U.S., with lung cancer and colon cancer coming in second and third. In addition to talking about women's reproductive rights, the pay gap between men and women, what constitutes a woman, we should also be talking about the cancer rate for women under 50.
And Rick, your F.
My F goes to the rain. Here's a screenshot I made this morning, Thursday, on my phone with Syracuse in its usual spot in the middle of a green dot on the radar screen. Syracuse.com reported that the last weekend without reported precipitation was in November, more than 6 months ago, and it appears that this streak will not be broken this weekend. It appears that April showers have brought, well, May showers. Please, Mother Nature, give us a break.
Yeah, May floods, perhaps. Yes. Anirban, your F.
You know, the Democrats are controlling the weather.
Yeah.
Academic freedom for you. My F goes to the vicious murder of Israeli embassy staffers and lovers Yaron Lishinsky and Sarah Milgrim. This kind of atrocities have no place in the world of justice and shared humanity. There cannot be enough condemnation for such coward, cruel, and senseless violence.
And Lisa, your F.
My F goes to President Trump for his continuing abuse of the presidential pardon power. His mass pardoning of January 6 rioters on Inauguration Day sent a message of approval of political violence in his name, while recent pardons, including those of reality TV stars Todd and Julie Chrisley, convicted of multi-million-dollar fraud, and tax cheat Paul Walzak, shortly after his mother attended a $1 million a head fundraiser at Mar-a-Lago, appear to be about nothing more than favoring personal allies. I got to give some credit to Trump's pardon attorney, Ed Martin. He aptly called it on social media this week, "No MAGA left behind."
That's something I think we're going to have to discuss more fully on the program. Let's go to the A's, and Nina, your A.
Well, Lisa, I'm going to give a little bit of credit to President Trump. My A goes to him for his recent signing of an executive order that discourages the U.S. Department of Justice from prosecuting people who violate regulations that they don't even know exist. It's a step in the right direction to deal with the twin problems of the federalization of crime and overcriminalization at the state level. As the executive order points out, no one even knows how many separate criminal offenses are contained in the Code of Federal Regulations. One source estimates there are hundreds of thousands of such crimes. No normal human being, including those of us at the table, can know them all.
Rick.
My A goes to Around the Horn, which was unceremoniously canceled this week by ESPN after 23 glorious years. While on the surface, it was just another sports roundtable discussion show, in reality, it was much more. It showcased some of the best journalists in the country, including both sports news writers and discovering a generation of young sports commentators. And Tony Reali, who started hosting the show back when he was just 25, was the heart and the soul of the program. My family enjoyed watching the show together each weekday at 5 for much of the last 23 years, and it will be sorely missed.
Anirban.
My A goes to Yair Golan, the Israeli politician and the leader of the Democrat Party, a reserve major general in Israeli Defense Forces, for his open and honest criticism of Israeli atrocities against Palestinians.
And my A goes to the School for Ethics and Global Leadership for its semester-long residential experience in Washington, D.C. for high school students from all around the country. They come to spend a semester focusing on an intensive opportunity to practice meaningful civil discourse, critical thinking, and ethical leadership, needed more now than ever.